Here's our real Sunday prep. I make muffins for the kids for the week. I'll link the recipe below if you want it. And then I chop all the fruits and veggies for lunches until Wednesday. I also prep a couple of proteins like meatballs and ground beef because it just makes busy weekdays so much easier. And yes, the laundry is going in the background the whole time. This is just real life. So I started off with the kids' muffins. They are banana zucchini apple muffins this week. And then I continue on with prepping and cutting up all of the vegetables and fruits for the week. So what I do is I will wash everything and then put everything into the kids' containers for school. And then I have this awesome container I got on Amazon. And I just chop up a bunch of fruits and vegetables and leave them in there. And then every time they eat, I'll just put this on the table. And this way it makes sure that they get their vegetables and fruits every time. And then I'm cutting up fruits and vegetables for my husband and me. Like I said, I will do this up until Wednesday. K-pop Demon Hunters was in the background, excuse me. I will do it until Wednesday, and then I'll do a little mini food prep just for the fruits and vegetables on Wednesday evening. Then I like to chop up salad and have it ready in a bag for the week. It doesn't always last the week. Honestly, salad can't last that long always. But I like to wash it and have it ready in a bag so that it's just easy grab and go, because I don't know about you, but one of my worst tasks in the world is chopping up salad. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. So I like to have it all ready to go. That way I don't have to bother with it more than once or twice a week. But I do like to have my salad, and I like to send it for my husband's lunch, my lunch. I just like to have salad. It's good to have. And honestly, people love my salad. Maybe I'll do a little video on everything I put in my salad and the dressing. But that's a separate story. You saw me use a food processor to shred cabbage. So half the cabbage, or just under half, I used in the salad. And then the other half I put into this bowl because I was planning to make coleslaw for one of our meals that week. And so here, I don't know if you saw, but I put vinegar into the salad when I was soaking it with some water. This just gets rid of germs. I'm very worried about E. coli in salad, so I just like to let it sit in the water with vinegar while I chop up my other vegetables. So I just put everything in the fridge. It's ready to go for the week. No worries, no more salad chopping for another few days. While I was at the chopping, I decided to make some chicken noodle soup. That's what we were having this day, and I think there was some left over for the next day. I was about to take my kids to the park, and I thought, while I'm chopping, before I take them to the park and to the library, I'm just going to chop up these vegetables and leave them in the Instant Pot. I like to make my chicken noodle soup in the Instant Pot. It's quick, it's easy, it's very effective. And then at the same time, I was just boiling some eggs for the week. And then before we went to the park, I just wanted to quickly clean up because I did not want to come back tired from the park and have a mess in my kitchen. And honestly, in all honesty, food prep Sunday is the messiest thing that can happen to your kitchen, but it's worth it in the end. So here I am making the soup. I just put the vegetables I cut up on saute with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I got this dash seasoning, I don't know, and a little bit of bouillon powder. I let that saute, and then I put the soup on, I add water and then put the soup on. I was also requested by my children to make some meatballs, and I haven't made meatballs in a while. So I decided I would make some meatballs and then bake them just to have them ready. And we would have some of it that week, and then I froze the rest of them for another week. So I just mixed everything well with my hands, shaped a little meatballs, and I think I put them in the oven at either 380 or 400. I think it says 400 for about 25 minutes, and they came out wonderful. So I also wanted to prep some ground beef for tacos because we were having tacos the next day. I think it was the next day or one of the other days. Anyways, I don't know if you do this, but I add a little bit of tomato sauce. You can also add tomato paste, but I like to add a little bit of our homemade tomato sauce. And this week, I also made my high-protein chocolate Greek yogurt snack for the office. I'll put that short down in the description below as well. And here the soup is now ready. I'm just taking out the pieces of chicken. I think I use chicken tenders here just to shred it. And then one thing my family really likes is tortellini instead of just regular noodles. It's got that cheese filling. I just get them from Costco. And then this little trick I learned from my mom is to add a little bit of lemon into the soup. It just makes the soup a little bit brighter. And this is what the fridge looks like by the end of my Sunday prep. Nothing fancy, just organized enough that weekdays don't completely destroy us. Follow me for more mom-friendly and kid-friendly recipes that fit real life. Enjoy!